Hello, it's The Plug. How can I help you? What's up, everybody? My name is KIYANA, and I am the owner and creator of The Party Plug. The Party Plug is a one-stop shop business that focuses on event styling, luxury balloon decor, and party rentals. Now that you know who I am so happy to have you here on my channel for the new segment called Plug Talk. I'll be sharing tips, tricks, and all of the scoops of things that you need to know if you are a part of the event world. So, let's get into it, girl. Today we're talking about how I charge as an event planner. In the past, when I would get booked for an event, I would kind of base my pricing off of, oh, if it's 50 and under, it's this price. If it's 50 and over, it's this price. And what I've learned after doing this for a couple of years now is that although the guest count matters, because it does play a huge part in terms of table setting, chairs, and things like that, you don't want to base your pricing and how you're going to charge based off of a guest count, because the guest count is not ever going to be equivalent to how much work you have to do. So the scope of the work that you have to do is never going to be equivalent to the amount of people that's going to attend the event, because most of the time you're always going to be doing so much more work than the amount of people. So in terms of trying to figure out how you should price, I would definitely not price based on the guest count, and I would definitely go scope out the venue, kind of go over everything that you and your client discussed, and that's how you're going to determine the price, the numbers. Of course, because you know, once you're booked, then you're reaching out to vendors, you're getting like legitimate numbers and things like that. So that's how you can kind of bring all those numbers together to come up with a total cost. You go and scope out the space that you're going to be working in, and that's how you'll determine how much work is really going to take you to bring this vision to life, the amount of resources that you have to use, the amount of people that you're going to need to help you bring it all to life. And all of that should be included in the cost. So let's take out determining the cost with guest count and determine the cost based on the scope of work. Okay, another frequently asked question is, should I charge like a certain percentage for my events to determine my fee, or should I do like a flat rate? This is something that I struggled with for a while too, but I started to reach out to, it was one girl that helped me. She's an event planner in Atlanta, and she kind of just broke it all down to me, and she just was like, you know, when the budget is super high, you can charge a percentage, like 20%, 30% of whatever that total budget is what you get paid, because then it's gonna make sense. Like the compensation that you're gonna receive is gonna make sense. However, in the everyday world, when you're not booking like big clients with big budgets, celebrity clients, charging a percentage may do more harm for your business than help. Because let's say you have a small event and the budget is about $3,000. 20% from that $3,000 event is going to get you about $600. What kind of fee is that, right? So in those cases, you would definitely have to charge a flat rate. And that's kind of what I do most of the time, because I don't have like celebrity clients or anything. I don't have people with $40,000 budgets. God willing, I will one day, but I don't today. So the way that I work my business is I have an event planning fee, and that is a flat rate fee. That way I know I'm getting paid that, and I don't have to worry about percentages or anything. Like my event planning fee is my retainer fee. In order to book me, you have to pay the retainer fee, and then I start working. And what I'm newly incorporating into my business now is a day of fee. I don't know if you've been like keeping up with the Plug Talk videos, but I talked about, and I think this was like the first video of how I wasn't able to pay the people that helped me, and I was figuring out a solution, and I would be able to pay the people. That is the solution that I've come to terms with. I have to charge a day of fee. The day of fee is separate from the retainer fee. The retainer fee is the fee to book me, to hire me, to plan your party and do all the services that I do, bring it to life. The day of fee consists of being able to pay the people that help me, U-Haul fees, being able to manage the event throughout the day, manage the vendors, and then setting up and breaking down the event. So that is what the day of fee is consistent of, because like I said in the past, you feel like crap when you're not able to pay the people that help you, and when you see how much they're working and putting in work to bring your vision to life. So this is the way that I am going to fix that issue, is by incorporating a day of fee. And I think you should too, because it just makes more sense. So it's just like you know, you go to like let's say Restoration Hardware, and you want, you know, you purchase something, right? And you purchase, it has to be delivered to you, and you also pay for them to set it up, right? So not only are you purchasing the item, but then you're purchasing like, you know, delivery fee. So that is for them to come on a delivery day and bring the item to you. And then you're also purchasing an installation fee for them to come and not only deliver it, but also to install it. So all of that is included in that day of fee. So the retainer fee is you purchasing me or my services or hiring me, and then that everything else goes into that day of fee. So one of the last frequently asked questions is, how do I know that I'm charging enough for my event planner fee? When it comes to money and numbers and stuff, like that is an uncomfortable thing. Although you are trying to grow a business and stuff, if it's something that you're just going into and you don't have much background in it, you don't know much about it, you're not gonna know what to charge. You're gonna have to do research. You're gonna have to kind of like, you know, pick people's brain and figure this out so that you can get to that right number. You'll know that the number that you're charging is right when you feel comfortable with that number. This is different like for everybody, because I think also the fee that you're charging should be based on your level of experience. You know, how long have you been doing this? What's the location that the event is going to be? The level of customization. What does your reputation look like in this industry? Like, do you have a good reputation in this industry? Or are people secretly going around talking about how terrible your business is? All of those things make people decide whether or not they want to pick you as their planner anyway. So you just got to keep a good name for yourself. You got to make sure you're doing the work and you're doing it good. And you got to make sure, because guess what? Our businesses is our babies, right? My name is on this. I never want something that my name is on to fall short and just kind of have like a bad connotation behind it. And that's why, you know, whenever I have clients, I always ask for reviews. How did they feel about the service? How did they feel about the event? And then I insert it on, I think I have something called Plug Love. If you go to my Instagram page, it's called Plug Love. And that's the love that I get from clients that have booked me and have experienced me. And yeah, I think that is more important when it comes to determining how much you're gonna charge. Because if you know that you're doing amateur work and you're not giving them what they asked for, like, you can't possibly be charging like, you know, this crazy amount of money and you're not giving the people even what they want. So all of that matters. Integrity is big for me, and I stand on that. Like, I want to always deliver good work, because I know that if I deliver good work, then that's my reason for charging. Like, if somebody ever questions, well, why does it cost so much? Well, here's why. My level of experience is this. I've been doing this for such and such amount of time. The vendors that I work with, you know, we have a great relationship and we understand each other enough to be able to put our heads together and bring your vision to life. Just etc, etc, etc. Like, you got to sell yourself. You got to sell yourself, and you got to be confident in selling yourself. So yeah, those are some of the frequently asked questions that I see going around in the event planner world, and I just wanted to come on here to open up and give you my experience. So I know that I didn't show up last week, and this week I just wanted to keep it short and simple but give you something still. So I hope you enjoyed this episode of Plug Talk, and I will see y'all in the next episode. Peace.